FICCI once again served as a key platform for shaping India's logistics sector, emphasizing a strategic roadmap focused on infrastructure synergy, policy reforms, and technological advancements to drive efficiency and growth.
Many speakers have spoken about various initiatives that have been taken from PM Gati Shakti point of view across ULIP, infrastructure, etc. Since this particular session is going to focus on the way forward, could you please let us know what are the initiatives that could be taken in the future from the government point of view?
While to start with, PM Gati Shakti might have been thought about as a tool or as a framework to help physical infrastructure development, it has evolved over a period of time into our social fabric in terms of today how do we plan, for example, solid waste management systems. Almost every single thing these days is getting covered now through PM Gati Shakti. Logistics must always look at is first mile and last mile delivery, and therefore how do we integrate the multimodal aspects of the transportation sector to build logistics efficiency in the system. And I believe that much of these things now will be driven by technologies, by IoTs, by sensors, through IoT and sensors, in order to locate and have more accurate track and trace technologies.
We have already submitted DPRs of 3 more corridors. One is the east-west corridor that starts from Palghar, goes up to Dankuni near Kolkata. Second one is north-south, that is starting from Itarsi, going up to Vijayawada.
More and more freighters to come to India. Because if we do not allow the freighters to come to India, the Indian export is going to suffer. Because as it is, there is shortage of space, in India. And if we do not allow freighters, we are comparing ourselves with Dubai, Singapore, Hong Kong as the logistics hubs. Hong Kong alone, one airport, handles more cargo than collectively all airports in India. Now the reason being, the airports are just used as transit points. Whereas in India, the airports have a monopoly for getting the cargo cleared at the airports only. Now that is where we have to create a competition to make the export more easy, more favorable to the trade.
What steps can be taken, both from a government or a private player point of view, to ensure these kind of facilities come up in the country?
If we have to move forward in a more seamless, more cost-effective way, the routes which are taken by multimodal, let's say different modes of transport, have to be generating enough revenue or ROI for that particular asset to get, maximum bang for its buck. So I would say the concept of multimodalism has to be taken far more seriously by all stakeholders in the industry, not just government but even private.
How can government enable private players to have more of a role in that whole journey?
It is expected to go about more than 10 billion parcels by 2028, and so that requires significant investments in infrastructure, and I believe that we will require both the private sector as well as the public sector to play the part in it, right?